Hectic. Hectic.
Welcome back to your favorite show, Hectic 9 and live on SABC2. So guys, do take part in our discussion on social media, Gen Z careers. Tell us what you want to do after high school and why that particular career. So now I'm joined by an amazing team on my VIP couch, Couch of Courage. We are joined by students all the way from Plumstead High School, as well as Mark Wisjman, who's a career coach, and Ben from Stugel.co.za. We heard about the work they do on the website. Guys, make sure you go check it out. So guys, welcome to the show. Can I get an Uber? Uber. Now going to you guys from Plumstead High School. We're talking about Gen Z careers. After matric, what do you want to do and why that career path?
I would like to participate in forensics as I have a very strong desire in that path.
Okay, I'm Ayanda, by the way. I would like to do environmental management. I think because we've got a lot of world issues happening, you know, global warming, load shedding, and that kind of thing. So I take interest in that. So yeah, that's why I want to do environmental management.
And I'm a sportsman, but since I'm studying history, I want to get into the field of law.
I'm Amber. I want to study sports and recreation science and then become a biokineticist.
I would also like to study biokinetics, like sports science, so my future is to study at UWC.
Hi, I'm Tina, and I really like numbers, so I'll like to do accounting.
Wow. Right, let me go to you, Mark Wisjman. You are a career coach. What does the job entail exactly? Just briefly tell us.
Well, career coaches have different type of methods. Mine is I've got a very practical approach through my initiative called Standing Out. And what I do is basically also provide people with the tools, you know, especially youngsters with the tools to understand their own skills, understand their own strengths, know what their goals are, know what's important to them in their career, and then are able to make them able to communicate that to the job market or to the career market after that.
So we're focusing on the new generation, kids who were born after 1994, 95. So now do you think that with the new generation, they want to do something that will have a positive impact on society compared to the older generation?
Yeah, I think so, because the new generation has a voice now. Every individual has a voice. So everyone now, because of the social media, because they're able to interact and express themselves so much easier with everyone else, is that not only do they get much more information about what's going on in the world, they also feel much more important in what they feel and what they think about things. So they're much more encouraged also to work into a field or go into a profession where they can have an impact. Yeah.
On that note, Ben, you know, a research was done by Forbes magazine that the new generation kids they're more entrepreneurial. They want to be hands-on. They don't see themselves working for someone else. They want to be their own bosses. You know, do you think that's the way forward in the future, or do you think that'll hold them back?
Sure. Well, we spoke earlier about the fact that, you know, we talked about institutional education and, you know, learning for yourself and doing things yourself. And we say that, you know, that it is important to have that sort of foot in the door, but now there is that innovation, that idea that entrepreneurship is the way to go. And we do feel that we are moving towards a lot more innovation. But it is important to have that skill set. Whether you get that through a university or whether you get that through hours and hours of Googling and YouTube, the fact that you have that is important in order to do whatever you do, whether it's repetitive work, working for a corporate company, or doing your own thing. You need that skill set. So,
but you know, now there's this, an organization out in the United States of America where it gives young entrepreneurs money. It basically gives you like $100,000, that is 1.2 million rands, where you have to go work on your project and make that project bring the project to life. They're mentored by professional, you know, entrepreneurs. Do you think that the companies are going near that way, where you'll see students who will not go to tertiary, where they want to go and do intern at a company, and where they're groomed by, you know, these companies? Do you think that's the way forward? And is that the best way?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of things, and sometimes, you know, especially if you go to university, you are taught how to think in a certain way. Yeah. And sometimes when you're at university, you learn how to, you know, become more of a problem solver or see opportunities, and then you might have the entrepreneurial spirit to come up with your own plan or to come up with something, like the guys from Stugel, who found something that was so very useful and came together and said, this is what we're going to make. And sometimes when you're in university, you get to connect with other like-minded people who study the same thing. But some people are entrepreneurial spirits from you know, the start, like the video of the boy we saw earlier. And there's so much information available online for you to learn how to write your business plan and how to start your own projects. And it's great that these people are encouraged also and sponsored in this way to pitch their plans even before they've done their tertiary education. So it's two directions.
Because I know in grade 11, like, you get to do a work shadow where you go to at a company and get to learn what to do exactly, whatever career you want to do. Do you think that is helpful, guys?
Yes, it is helpful because as we go to do the shadow work, they don't like give us like a lot of insight, but as we can go into Stugo or into the internet to get more about the situation or we want to go into.
Do you see yourself going to tertiary or to go at a company where you're there for 3 years and learn as much from your mentors? Do you think that's better than going to tertiary? I know education is better, but now they're saying that if I go and work at a company and be there for 5 years, I think I will get the experience, you know, than just go and do it at a varsity level.
Yes.
Okay, no, I think that's a tricky one. I think it really depends on what you want to do, whether it requires more experience or whether it requires more theory. You see, so I guess when you decide on that, and then that's when you can see which is better for you to do.
Hectic.